Kamala Harris for president. But wait, what happened to Joe Biden being the president? Well, from what I can research and gather, Joe Biden got COVID, and some of his poll numbers wasn't doing too good against Trump, and some of the Democratic Party was calling for him to resign. Could have been losing support that way. And Kamala Harris's numbers look just as good as Biden numbers against Trump. So they're saying just let her take it over, and see what she can do, since her numbers look just as good. And I don't get too much into politics. Politics, I watch it, but everything you don't fully understand, but I understand enough. But once researching Kamala and her background, we look to be in good hands. A pretty smart lady. She had her own. She was a prosecutor in California. And she was pretty good at what she did. Pretty powerful. So we should be in good hands. With Biden stepping down and Kamala taking over and running for president. Hopefully she win. I back Kamala. I'm sure in her 4 years with Biden, she learned a lot of how to be the president or how to run the country. I'm sure she learned a lot, so I'll back it. So let's see what happens. When I researched her also, I looked up her parents. So her father was a professor and an economist, and her mother was a biochemist. So she comes from some smart people. So don't look at the fact that she's a lady that she may not. What does she know? Some of the stereotype we do in America. She's a lady. Whatever people be coming up with. But this is an intelligent lady. Probably just as intelligent as Michelle Obama and some of these other women. So maybe it's time. Let's see. Hopefully she win. And as far as Biden go, Biden probably was just in a situation where he can help this country and keep it from being a Republican takeover, and he can help it, and keep the democracy going. And so he was the one person that could unite everybody and get everybody to vote for him. And so even though at his old age, he did it for his country. He went out and ran and became the president, to kind of save the country. So I can understand his position. But I do think in politics, you got to throw out some younger candidates. These guys 70 plus years old, usually that's retirement age. But I guess there's a lot of 70 years old around politics and Senate and Congress. But, the rest of these guys, health declining or, something like that, health or memory declining once they're in office, above that 70-year-old mark. And I think these guys more closer to 80, Trump and Biden. Biden is 80, right? But, what do you think? They always want to show, oh, look, he tripped and fell. Well, what do you think, an older person would do? Their step is going to be a little off once they get 80 years old. They ain't going to be the same person as they was 40, 50 years old. Their step might be a little slower, might be a little off, might be, and Biden looks pretty healthy, pretty skinny guy, pretty fit. But he's 80 years old. We all got grandparents. They're not fully themselves at 80, something's off. Their time and their rhythm, maybe they can't hear you that well. Something's off. They just got to give us younger candidates. It's not Biden's fault. He did what he did. He could do for his country. If he the one, they say, "Hey, Biden, you the one that can win. Come up and do it." I think we all would do it if we could save something. We're gonna save our country. We're gonna save our kids. We're gonna, somebody said you the one to save something. We all would do it. So I don't blame him or look down on him. He did what he can do. For the Democrats. He won it for the Democrats. Kamala can win this thing, though. It looks pretty good from the standpoint. She raised 18, 24 million in one day or something like that. Now she up to 100 million. It looks good. And she getting some more endorsements day by day. I see Pelosi endorsed her, and some other people endorsed her. Some other people probably holding out. They said because of the delegates, to see if she can get the delegates. But then I saw she got enough delegates. She needed 1,000 or something, but she got 2,500 and something delegates. So she good at that point. So let's go. Election in November. Let's see what it can do. Hopefully, Trump debated Biden. Hopefully, he can debate Kamala. Let's see a Trump-Kamala debate. Put it out there on the table. See what we getting. But go Kamala. Good luck to her. Her and her campaign. This ought to be interesting. There's some first-time stuff we never saw in our life. We never saw. I never saw a president step down and give it to the vice president. I never saw Trump had some assassination attempt a week ago or something like that. I never saw that before, ever. You only seen it way back then on the news when you research history, but you never think this stuff would happen. So there's some historical times. Hopefully, good luck to the Kamala campaign, and let's see what she can do. And that's our, what would we call this, the 2025 ticket. Trump up against Kamala. And that's where it is. That's where we at this day and time. And that's my little 2 cents on it. I'm out.